Well, that figures. Totally different weather conditions than what I was anticipating. I just got out of partly cloudy and around 78, something like that track temp. Or, sorry, 98 track temp. I don't know how the car's going to do in this weather. Sure that sounds on. I feel like the car's pretty good. I looked at the race results of the high strength of field and lap time wise. I'm right there with them in the one bracket. And then after 30 laps, you have about 2 seconds of fall off. I was running 33 ones, and that's what they were running too. So, but I was pretty loose on a longer run. But this weather should be pretty good. And of course, being car number one, now I got to pretty much win the race in order just to gain a little bit of I rating. That's the toughest thing about it. I haven't taped off yet either. Tried it, so that's going to be a first for here. A little loose.
Green flag.
I don't know if this lap is going to be any faster or not. Yep.
Checkered flag, my man.
That was the first time I taped off, but I think this weather I could get away with it. If it was hotter, it would have been really loose. I am going to take a couple strips of tape off with it being cooler weather, but the RPM is going to be higher, so you got to factor in the heat from that. I feel like that was a pretty good Q lap. I feel like that should definitely be front row. The only concern I have now with it being a lot cooler, I hope I don't get too tight in the long run. But the good news is I'm sitting there running. I was running 31 ones in the warmer weather, so feel like if I just run a nice, smooth, and easy race, I feel pretty confident. I've heard of Jason Barrett. I don't know how fast he is, and of course Jared. I've raced with him a couple times, so I'm sure he's going to be pretty quick. I would think this race should go. I would say it probably would go green all the way. I mean, only 8 people. I wouldn't think. Wouldn't think we'd get a lot of cautions.
I don't know how you do that, Ian. I wish I could peek at your setup, because I'm lost.
Yeah, that's insane.
Well, thank you, I guess. Well, they're pretty salty about it. All right.
Guys here on pit road, just make sure you're prepared and cautious and ready. If it does start to sprinkle, that we're taking care of our equipment. We get all of our jacks, impact wrenches, fuel cans, everything covered up appropriately.
You guys use telemetry?
You should be starting on the inside. Pit road is closed.
Not yet, but I need to start it. What app do you use?
I use Motec, but yeah, definitely do that. You definitely got to get telemetry on in order to really be fast, because a lot of the speed's just aerodynamic grip, getting the car as low as you can without being on the track. If you have the front end high at all, I mean, it's like a parachute.
Okay. So what do you look at? Like, I have the Motec app now, too. But what are the parameters you're looking at?
I mean, look at the rail heights, front and back, and then the splitter. Trying to seal the splitter off evenly through the corner, of course, low as you can get it without hitting. It's okay if you hit the bumps, but you can feel inside the car if you get it too low, because it'll take off on you. And then mainly for speed, of course, just lower the rear end of the car. A lot of people just think they do it statically and that's it, but actually with the rear springs, the softer rear springs you go, the more it squats down under load when you're up to full speed, and that's what really gives you the straightaway speed. But just get the car low. I mean, that's pretty much it for speed, and then the rest you just got to work in the grip with, softer springs.
Okay. How do you keep the front end from overheating so much? Because usually, don't you increase your right rear spring to do that?
There's many ways you could do it. A high track bar split. You're talking about the right front?
Yeah.
Yeah, my car is actually real loose, so you really want to be on. You want the car to be on the right rear. You want the thing to be yawed out in the right rear, but not obviously too much where you're spinning out. But I mean, I don't know, it's tough to explain, but you definitely do not want to be tight in the right rear. You just kill your right front. Good luck, by the way.
Thanks, man. I'm going to actually log my telemetry.
Ready. Green flag, green flag.
And you're going to crush us, so enjoy your cruise.
The 3 car's pretty fast. I've raced with him before, so I know he's probably going to be pretty good.
There goes Ian.
The biggest thing I don't want to do is, I know Jared knows what he's doing, so I don't want to get a huge lead on him and then, you know, burn up my stuff and he reel me back in on a long run. So I'm just going to kind of take it easy, like I'm already got some laps on the tires. I mean, that's about the best way to do it. If you sit there and try to just keep pushing the lead, you're going to burn up the right front and right rear. So just kind of be easy in and just let the car roll so you don't eat up the right front. And I'm still pulling away, so there's no need for me to keep pushing real hard. But I really like how the car feels in the cooler weather right now, but like I said, I don't know how it's going to be here in about 30 laps. I really didn't think I was this much faster. I mean, I was 0.3 faster than Jared in practice, but I really thought, you know, he was just experimenting or something. But man, I didn't realize I was. They said, I know that Jason car, or the number 2 car, is going to be pretty quick, so. Car's starting to go through a transition. For about 17 laps, about 20 laps roughly, so starting to get a little tight in. And that still turns and rotates good center off, but just a little snug on entry now. Said all this short run speed don't mean shit if I can't back it up here at the very end of the run. Kind of see where I end up here in about another 10 laps. I got about 11-second lead on Jason, so I'll look back at my relative here, lap 30. See if I pull away or see if he reels me in or not. But I definitely got to kind of back up the entry and roll slower into the corner to get a good run off. Yeah, mainly turn 3 is probably about my Achilles heel. Just I got to really let off the gas early, but it's about the same that of what I was doing in practice though, and even in the warmer weather, about the same lifting mark after lap 20. But I love the center off though. That center drive off, man, is still really solid. So it's just like right through here. I gotta kind of really be easy and smooth. But I'm still pulling away. It was 11, now I'm almost 13. So I feel like the car, so far, best car on the short middle run so far. Biggest thing now when you got a lead like this is just don't beat yourself. Getting a little bit kind of tight course, and now I'm getting a little loose in the center because of the tightness.
Go ahead.
Hi.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna stay high here. Go ahead and pass me low.
I can't hear. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Still kind of pulling away. I figured this Jason would kind of stabilize and kind of hang right there, but I mean, obviously his car's off. Been there many a times. This is probably the first time that these weather conditions probably were perfect for the car. Like I said, because I was a little bit freer
It looks
than
like
this.
I built the car for the long haul. I feel like I'm getting better.
Getting loose. Getting loose, Steve. Definitely getting loose right there at the apex. Definitely getting light.
Go ahead,
rear.
Outside.
Thank you.
Still there on your quarter outside. You're clear.
Thank you, 6.
Clear if you need it.
Yes, sir.
Now I don't know what the car is going to do after this. It shouldn't change too much, I wouldn't think. Lap time wise, fall off's about the same. That's crazy. Because I was sitting there running around 33.1s in the warmer weather, and here I am right around 33.1s again in the cooler. So obviously not that much difference between the weather conditions. But like I said, I did a 30 lap run in practice, so I don't really know what's going to happen from lap 30 to 45 or 50. I mean, I could pretty much push it to 50 if I wanted to, which I probably will, depending on the car, but it's definitely starting to want to turn itself up off the corner, which I think I'll be okay with throttle control. I got a pretty good lead. I don't need to keep pushing. Would love to go up here and lap everybody though. Well, that caution does come out. But I just don't think anyone's really, I don't think they can make adjustments and make the car as good as what I have right now. But all in all, though, man, I could say the car is just really rock solid. So just very minor complaints about it. But overall, man, it's just mainly right through here is where the car is so fast. I'm pretty much hit apex or before apex on new tires and just really mash it up through there. But I'm actually and I'm still reeling him in. He was 14 seconds ahead of me. Now he's 12 point something. At this rate, as long as if I can finish the race out like this and don't make any mistakes, I should be able to lap the whole field. And that'd be pretty cool. I've never done that before. Yeah, getting a little loose off have to start trying to correcting it up off the corner, but like I said, it's mainly controllable with just throttle. How much fuel I have. I got about 10 laps, and I might as well run some of it here. I know when I ran 30 laps I had about 60 right front, 60 right front tires, so I don't want to push it to the very limit, but I think I'll run to lap 52 or so, and then I'll pit. That way it ensures that I said they'll gain some of that time back with newer tires. I'm just going to kind of be conservative here. There's no need to try to rip in here. Just be nice and smooth. I don't know if I can check my tires now or not. Yeah, there's my tire wear.
Go, man, go. Zero speed.
Not too terrible between the two. Nice and smooth off of here, and they'll get black flagged.
go ahead. I'm going to choke up here.
Thank you.
Going on the bottom.
I'm going high, Ian.
10-4.
Outside. Clear up top.
My fault. You came up on me pretty quick there.
No worries, man. You're good. Thank you. Yeah, I thought you said go high, Ian, so I started going out to the outside of him, but maybe he said I was going high. Referring to himself, I guess. There's the second place guy up there now.
Go ahead, go inside of me. I'll stay high. Thank you.
Thank you.
Damn it, man. I'm going to hang around after the race and make sure that car passes post-race inspection. I don't know what you got in that thing, but you got it hooked up.
Yeah, I think the actual weather conditions made the car perfect because actually I'm pretty loose in the warmer weather. In this weather here, it's really hooked up.
Yeah, I mean, in that last run, I was looking at the times you were running, and it was just, I mean, you
Off, just mainly going into 3, it's a little tight, but other than that, though, it's pretty good. I don't know what that was, but I heard something in the background.
How much tape are you guys running?
I'm running 69.
Yeah, I got 65.
Yeah, I normally run 7 in the partly cloudy, warmer weather because you don't carry as much RPMs, but I kicked it down a strip.
I'm running 85 right now, and I'm still below the level.
Damn, 85?
Is that headlight blinking?
My oil's right at 250.
That's pretty crazy. I wouldn't think that would work.
I wish it was helping me.
What gear do you have in it?
What gear?
Yeah.
The default one.
Yeah, you can only go 1 gear. You can't change it in this one. At least for this track, it's not letting you.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I was just wondering if maybe he was running like a, I don't remember what the default one is at 360, but thought maybe he was running like a 350 with lower RPMs, why you can get away with the 85 tape.
No, I'm on the highest that you can get, you can set it to. I think it's 360.
Yeah, your
260, whatever it is.
car must be way up off the track. Because, I mean, I know if I tried 75, I would start blinking both gauges. But I'm, hitting, on new tires, I'm hitting the red line quite a bit before I go into 1. So if your car is really up off the track and you're not really getting good straightaway speed, maybe that's how.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Dude, I spent like 2 hours trying to get the arrow right. Just couldn't do it.
Oh yeah, it's pull your hair out for sure. It's really tedious. Like I said, once you get telemetry, and mainly those are the things I look at, just the splitter, rail heights. And those are the 2 biggest things that I really look at.
And the telemetry tells you off the ground how high they are?
Yeah. Like when you're in the garage and it's just sitting there and it's blinking yellow, that's what they call the static ride height. And then when you get your actual ride height when you're under load, it actually measures your actual, so you can see exactly how low it's getting when the car is loaded up. But that'll help you out a ton. That'll pick you up a lot of speed, for sure.
Yeah, this is my first time setting up this car.
Yeah.
So I appreciate the advice.
Yeah, no problem. Like I said, I've been doing it for years, probably about 20 years actually total. So it's just kind of second nature to me now. But I mean, there's still tracks it's kind of tough to seal off, especially real bumpy ones like Atlanta. So tough to seal a car off there. But like I said, especially your first time doing it, it's going to take a while before you really start getting the hang of it. But you'll notice the speed. Use your qualifying tracker when you're in practice, and you can actually start seeing the straightaway speed come to you as you get it closer to the ground.
Yeah, I love the way my car is handling. I just have no speed.
Yeah, of course, the car is going to handle really good when you're going slower and it's up off the ground. But like I said, usually for most tracks, my car is pretty much right on razor's edge of being wrecking loose. But you got to be real smooth with throttle. Rotation is key for long runs.
Outside. Still outside. Clear.
Now I'm writing all this down, right?
Couple more.
Give me the white. Give me the white.
I'm in a white flag this time.
Awesome. Just as long as the internet doesn't crap out on me. Awesome win, though.
Well, congratulations, Ian. You really kicked our asses.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for being clean, for sure.
Wonderful, wonderful job, everybody. You whipped them today, man. That was fantastic.
Hey, thanks again for the advice. Good win.
Yep, thank you. No problem.
Good win, Ian. Good win.
Thank you, man. I'm honestly shocked that I lapped the field. I've raced with Jason and I've raced with Jared. I thought Jared would be good or geez, better than me on the long run, but
We're pulling in now.
awesome. Definitely happy with that, man. That was an awesome win right there. I just want to say thanks to the team and everyone else. Good team effort.